the detour and foresight mindset, shaping your future. Leadership and life coach, and also a motivational speaker. My goal as a speaker is to help people on how they can move from where they are to wherever they want to be with clarity, whatever that point may be. And today I will be speaking to us on a topic which I have captioned, Embracing Your Imperfections. And before I dive deep into today's message, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also share this message with your friends and family. And I want to begin by saying this. We live in a world we want perfect careers. We post perfect lives on social media. But here is the truth. Imperfection is not a flaw, it is a feature. What we call perfection is a mystery because life itself cannot contain perfection. Perfection. When we say this is perfect, what we are trying to say is that this is the ultimate, and life itself is defined by growth and change. Life is not static, life is dynamic, and so life cannot contain perfection. The idea is if you truly want to experience some kind of growth and change in your life, then you have to begin embracing your imperfection, not as a weakness, but as a strength, as a part of you that forces you or drives you to grow. Individuals and organizations who fail to embrace their imperfections, they get stagnated. I am reminded of the story of Apple. When Apple gave us iPhone 10, they knew that the imperfection in iPhone 10 will lead to iPhone 11. When they gave us iPhone 11, they knew that the imperfection in iPhone 11. When they gave us iPhone 12, they knew that the imperfection in iPhone 12 is going to lead to iPhone 15. When they gave us iPhone 15, they knew that the imperfection in iPhone 15 is going to lead to iPhone 16. They embraced imperfection as a change. So ladies and gentlemen, imagine if Apple sat down and waited until they had iPhone 10, which was perfect. Then they were going to lose lots of millions, even billions, but they didn't sit down with their imperfections, even knowing fully well that their iPhone 10 was imperfect and it was going to be the manufacturer of iPhone 11. They still gave us iPhone 11. So the idea is you have to begin embracing your imperfections. Imperfection is a necessary tool that brings about growth and transformation. Imperfection is a necessary tool for change. Life, ladies and gentlemen, on itself cannot contain perfection. Perfection is a mystery. Perfection is a lie that we were told. But for change to occur, then you have to begin embracing your imperfections as a necessary tool for change. Everything was perfect in our lives today, then tomorrow would be unnecessary. What gives tomorrow meaning? What gives today meaning is the idea of imperfection. I am not a good speaker, but the idea that I'm showing up every day today, my imperfections in my messages are the necessary tool of engagements that makes my tomorrow useful. So embrace your imperfections. Don't give up don't let your imperfections to bring about stagnation. Improve, work on them, embrace them. Don't give up or don't let imperfections to wear you down. So I'm going to quickly share with you steps on how to overcome imperfections. Step number 1, take action in spite of imperfection. Taking imperfect action is better than perfect action. Taking imperfect action is better than perfect action. I'm reminded again of the story of Orville and Wilbur Wright, the two brothers who gave us the airplane. They encountered they built most of their first airplanes were imperfect, but through consistency, through taking action in spite of imperfection, they gave us a best airplane. Today we are talking about airplane. Today we are flying from one place to another in a short space of the idea of taking action in spite of imperfection. So the first step to overcoming your imperfection is by taking action in spite of your imperfection. The step number 2 to overcoming your imperfection is shift in perception. Your perception influences your reality. Your perception influences your reality. Thomas Edison, when he was working on the light bulb, it is recorded that he failed 1,000 times. But I believe that Thomas Edison's perception was, I am not failing 1,000 times. I'm just discovering 1,000 steps in how to invent a bulb. So have a shift in perception. It's important that you have a shift in your perception. Your perception influences your reality. The best way to overcome your imperfection is by shifting your perception. Like, I can't say this message is perfect. I can't say all my talks that I'm giving you are perfect. But the idea, my shift in perception is tomorrow's talks are necessary tool of engagements that are going to make my tomorrow's talk useful. Or my mistakes are feedback on what I have to change. My mistakes in these talks are feedback on what I have to change. So look at your imperfections not as a weakness, but a feedback on what you have to change. Look at your imperfections not as some kind of pain or some force that are bringing about a stagnation, but as a force, as a necessary feedback on what you have to change in your life. And that's how you change, or that's how you overcome your imperfections, but by shift in perception. And the number 3 is by cultivating your inner will. Cultivate your inner will. Your inner will is a force that keeps you going when your flaws are screaming at you to quit. Your inner will is what keeps you going when the flaws in you are screaming, when your flaws are screaming at you to quit. So cultivate your inner will. I'm reminded again of the story of Oprah. Grew up in poverty, but yet she's one of the most influential women in the world. How did she do that? How did she become one of the most influential women in the world? By cultivating your inner will. Cultivating your inner will. Your inner will is what keeps you going, gives you the drive when your flaws screams at you to quit. So cultivate your inner will. Have the ability, the will, the strength in you to keep going, even when people have stopped trying. Have the will, the inner will in you, the drive to keep going, even when people have stopped trying. Convince yourself that you are better and you are here for a purpose. You are not here to just exist. You are here for a higher calling. You are here for a higher purpose. You are here to achieve greater things. Everything that is manufactured or everything created is created for a purpose. And you are not designed to just walk on this face of the earth, to eat and then to die. You are here for a purpose. You are on this face for a reason. Even though you were born naked, but you came clothed with potential from the designer of the universe. So believe in yourself, cultivate your inner will. But firstly, like I said, take action in spite of imperfection. And secondly, cultivate your inner will. Again, have a shift in perception. So don't wait until you are perfect to start. Perfection, as we have identified in this talk, is a mystery. It doesn't exist. So take action, overcome your imperfections, and understand that imperfection is a necessary tool for engagement that makes tomorrow useful. Ladies and gentlemen, if this message inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this message with your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place.